So let me clean quick. Gotta let y'all get back in. As my live, is it still coming up as a frozen live? Yo, my bad, man. For some reason, the laptop was not charging. These things happen. Let me see if I can figure out the slow-mo. Said it's better. Good. Good. That's what's up. Back in here. Yeah, my apologies, man. Laptop's been plugged up all night. I know today it decides it don't want to charge. Yeah, it's the Brooklyn sunset in the house. All right, so let's get resituated. Let me check some of y'all's comments. Isaac Campus, I just got out doing 20 years, Jay. Hey, welcome home, man. Welcome home. That's a hike. Soto 88, what's up from D-Town, Texas? What's good, Soto? Out Delaware, 1090 Jake, forehead tattoo, back in the house. Salute from an armed vet. Jay, you've helped me a lot. Hey, I love the vets, man. Y'all some real gangsters. People don't give y'all like enough recognition. I was talking to a couple different dudes that actually were over, fighting the Taliban and all that, to the real pissed off with everything that's going on. I'm not a political dude. I try not to get in there because this shit ain't got nothing to do with me. But there's a lot of vets mad about that Taliban shit. Like, what was this? What was this for, man? 2,500 killed, over 20,000 wounded, and we just quit. Left them our shit, left them guns, artillery, all type shit, and left our people. Yeah, that's super crazy, man. London checking in. Hey, salute, Sydney Creek. Bro, when the hoodie's supposed to come in? I ordered some merch too, just to hand out to people I run into. And it doesn't usually take long. It usually comes in within 5 days. Charles Miller saying, as I was saying, I can relate to your videos, bro. That's why I watch. You're a straight dude. I've done time. I've not seen the same things as you, but I've seen my share in here in Bama and can definitely relate. Everybody's bid is going to be different. That's just the facts of the matters. Like, some people end up on medium custody yards, minimum custody, and it's a walk in the park. Some people end up on road camps where ain't nobody fighting, ain't nobody doing nothing because they all want to keep that job. Do you have any plants? Much love, Jaden. Man, if I tried to grow some plants, they would be dead. I'm lucky to be able to eat myself. 904 Duval. Richard Rodriguez said, hey, Jay, congratulations on 30 million views. Your videos really helped me out the last few days. I was in the hospital with the vid and really helped the time go by. Yeah, the COVID shit, I had it. Serious. Real gangster. Eric B, I feel in a lot of your videos. I just came up from doing 23 years in Angola. Done seen some things, man. You're a real one, big homie. Salute. I know you have, man. I know you have. Angola, a lot of people talk about Angola. Yo, John Michael Cruz, me and my girl Valerie really enjoy your videos. You educate, inspire, and entertain. What? You're not entertained? Yeah, much love, brother. Thank you. So what's going on? Y'all open up, man. What y'all got to talk about? I got a lot. I keep up with the news. Got an 84-year-old man that just got out of prison, robbed a bank, sentenced to 21 years. Told the people, couldn't take it out here. He said, I can't, I'm not supposed to be out there, man. I'd rather be locked back up. Man walked in and robbed the bank. Gave the man 21 years, 84 years old, with 5 years supervised probation. Jay, how many times I gotta ask you to make damn it's Friday, Friday, Friday means payday, payday, payday shirts? I got you. That's on the list. I got you. And somebody was asking about the Cincinnati Reds hat. Got Cincinnati Reds. I got a couple more. Mariners, Marlins. Went ahead and got the Cleveland Indians hat before they switch up the logo. Got a couple bucket hats for y'all to know what the bucket hats are. Common Sound said, my dad was facing 30 years, lost him to cancer. I don't know if it was better losing him to cancer rather than him being behind bars. It depends on his age. If he's at an age where 30 years is pretty much a life sentence, you know, at least you're still alive. But, you know, cancer is it's a terrible thing for anybody to lose their life to, man. Not something. I'd take 30 years over cancer any day just to spare my family the pain. Sorry y'all had to go through that, man. Brother's doing good. Brother's doing good, man. He's down to less than 60 days, and he's gonna be up out of there. My homeboy Lil Bubba gets out the 7th. I'm going to pick him up. I got plenty of Baltimore hats. I'm going to pick my brother up, going to pick Lil Bubba up on the 7th, and it's gonna be crazy because I'm gonna document the whole thing, and it'll be the first time that I've returned to the prison and I spent a large majority of my adult life at as a free man. Police got killed in Chicago. That's nothing new. Jay, you're losing a bunch of weight, looking good. Thank you, man. I still, you know, my arm's still as big as my neck, but I had to slim it down. And if you can see, I took the beard down, peeled my potato. 290 Jake forehead tattoo said, I think Jake could take Afghanistan back by himself. Hey, if nothing else, man, I could at least get him to think. Hey, salute, William Chad. Jazera Brown said, you've helped me so much. Hey, that's good, man. Is VA facility still doing vocational programs? Led me to a career after I got out? Yes. A lot of what I do today, I picked up in VCE. I picked up in prison, electrical, plumbing, general maintenance, cabinet making, upholstery. These are all things I use daily. Dan like to play. Have you thought about doing a meet and greet? Doing one before the summer ends. I'm going to do one here in VA. I'm going to set one up in Jersey. And then we're going, you know, Timothy Strange said, how about an Eagles hat? Plenty of Eagles hats. Then we're going west, and I'm not flying, I'm driving. I like the family trip from the East Coast to the West Coast. Throw it on cruise control, throw some movies on, and just ride. So I'm going to stop off in different states when we head west to do some meet and greets. You know, Tennessee, Texas, you know, New Mexico, Cali, all the states we got to drop through. Boom, stop off, spend an hour with people, and, you know, roll out. Yeah, I'm gonna stop in Houston for sure, man. I got a homeboy in Houston, my homeboy Herb. Shout out to Herb if he's watching. Herb's another one that came from nothing, moved from the projects, raised by his grandmother. Grandmother was stabbed to death by his uncle over a pocketbook. And Herb went through all that and went on to own a major carpet company. This is a black dude in the project, doing great for himself. We're at in Jersey. We're going to be Toms River, which is Jersey Shore area, and Camden. I got some business to handle in Camden. Shout out Dave. Never did time, but watching your videos makes me appreciate family and friends more. Keep keeping it real, my guy. Am entertained. Ha ha. Hey, at the end of the day, that's all you're really gonna have, man, is your family. Very few friends. Give me 1 second. Make sure I get this off so nobody interrupts us. Your family's all you're gonna have. These dudes are fake, man, believe me. Very few are gonna be there. Tim DeLong, congrats on the 30 mil, bro. Always looking forward to new content. Still waiting on the podcast, though. I've got everything for the podcast. The stuff's set up, but what I haven't learned yet is how to splice the 3 cameras at once. And I gotta wait for a couple people to get out. I need co-hosts. I need other guys on. I can't debate with myself. And I'm not just gonna bring anybody on. Be strong. Hey, salute, man. Top rappers of all time. You already know Big and Pop. Definitely X. And it's not because X passed away. It's just because X reached me on a one-on-one level. A lot of shit he rapped about, I went through. Jadakiss. People can say what they want. He's one of the GOATs. M is one of the GOATs. People hate on M and say, nah, hell no, because like Snoop's made comments, other people made comments. M is one of the GOATs. I don't think there's nobody sitting in here that you can't put an Eminem album on and at least everybody in here knows at least a lyric or one bar to one of the songs, man. But I've always been a big Jada fan. XP, we on left have been warning the country for 20 years now that the opium war in Afghanistan would go on as long as it did and end up just like this in the end. What's sad is we wasted so much time and so many lives just to be like, oh, whatever, we'll just leave now. Stupid, man. Stupid. Plummet FPV, enjoy the content. Love your story sharing. Your story sharing is gift. Salute. And look, I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. When they was going against each other, I didn't give a shit who won. I really didn't. Doesn't matter to me. But I do know this. And it's saying in nobody's defense, it's not me. Trump would have pushed the button already. He wanted to push that button. He wanted to blow some shit up. And this shit with Afghanistan right now, man, that might not be in Afghanistan if Trump was still in office. 1090 J forehead tattoo. My chain I named the J Williams hat collection. I'm gonna show y'all that. I started taking pictures the other day and realized over half of my hats ain't even in the room. J Williams, Let's Have Life and Blood on the Razor Wire TV together would be great. Video of Live Dixon from Dublin, Ireland. Me and Chad have we've messaged back and forth. And that's something I definitely want to do, man. You and Josh gonna do a podcast together. Josh, you talking about from 23 and 1. He's about an hour and a half from me, but I definitely look forward to getting up with him. I'll go down there one week and chop it up at his place, run on his channel. He can come in, we can run it at my place. That's on him. He just got to reach out. He already knows. Hey, Big L was a GOAT, man. Big L was a GOAT. Gone before his time for fact. Scarface is a beast. Big Stone Gap right down the road at Wallace Ridge. Hey, thank you, John Woodard. Do you watch other YouTube channels? Lately, not really. No. I watch DOC TV 813. What's the dude's name? The Florida Prison Channel. I watch him. I watch Domi stuff. Socks, like different people, but for real, it's become a fiasco, man. This ain't what it's about. Like, it's easy to get caught up in all this bullshit these dudes got going on, and you already know I ain't got the time for it, man. How you feeling? I hope dudes is getting better. It is not. Have you thought about having your wife want to share her experience? Good to see you, Miss Robbie. I've thought about it, Robbie, but here's the thing. This is us. As far as my family, except for my little boy, because he loves the camera, I keep them out of this. Just because you never know. There's some crazy people. I've had crazy comments, like from really like some psychotic people, and I would never want to drag her into what I got going on. And we've all seen it always ends bad. It can go left real quick, and I'm never gonna put my family, in the middle of anything. Jockey Smith, salute from B-More, you coming up. It's inspiring. Thank you. Yeah, Nas is a go too. I was listening to some old Nas the other day and was just blown. HR Money YT, love from Philly, AK 215 in the house. You already know. 215, love all day. He said, dude, get a clue. Trump signed the current Taliban deal. Hey, like I said, I don't do politics. I don't know who signed what was signed. I just know dude was unstable and looking to push the red button. He has said it several times. Even if he did sign it, he might have still pushed the red button. Who do I watch? I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers, man. Like, I watch stuff that's not like really, I watch stuff that's not really prison related, like Demolition Ranch. Dude on Demolition Ranch is crazy. All types of crazy guns. Big Pun was a monster. Gates, yeah, facts. You could go on and on and on, but if you had to do like a top 5, that's what it is. How come you don't ever wear an Atlanta hat? I've worn a lot of Atlanta hats. Go back and watch the videos. I've done Astros hats, Braves. Treetop and Wildman would take Afghanistan for sure. Treetop would take ass. He would go over to Afghanistan and start taking people's ass. And Wildman would probably join them and start cutting people up. Need you to wear a Golden State for your boy. I'll cop a Golden State. Cobb Yard said that's like your family and friends be with the whole entire clan for years, and then y'all just bail and don't even let your homeboys and family, homegirls know that you're bailing on them. Just leave them. The shit's messed up, man. It really is. It's messed up for our people that are over there and the people that are over there. People say, man, they talk about this and that about America. Y'all better be glad y'all live where y'all at. We don't have to worry about nobody walking down the street with AKs today trying to take our lives. And if they do, you better believe the police are coming and they're gonna handle that shit. Chris M, love the channel. You motivate me to win in life. You know, it's crazy. Winning is easy. You have to actually like strive to do bad, man. Like if you put your attention towards winning, you will win. That's just a fact. Like you will win. I was a career fuck up. Like I was great at fucking up. And I can tell you that I applied myself to something else and this shit is easy now. Mike Minnie ordered some merch last week. Can't wait to wear them, man. I love you. Love your videos, man. Hey, thank you, Mike Minnie. Salute. Y'all all make sure check out the merch. Love from Chicago. Demolition Gang. That's right. He already knows. Hey, Jay, why don't you collaborate with Big Hurt from Fresh Out? I think you two could create some good stuff. I've tried to do the thing where guys like video, do the collaboration on screen. I need to know more. I did a whole hour and a half interview with my homeboy Fire, and it disappeared. Like, dawn. And I don't want that to happen again. But I will be out in Cali soon. Back out in Jersey soon. All the way across the West soon. And once I'm out there, I'm all about linking up with dudes, man, and sitting down and doing the videos. I like the sit downs. It just feels more authentic. I feel like I can feel through the bullshit if somebody's kicking it. He said, get a damn Cowboys hat. No. Then I got to deal with all the Redskins fans. Shout to City J. Compton House Raw 94. Big salute to you in Compton. Salute to Columbus, Ohio. I still think about Rocky and the hole in my teeth because, hey, when I'm telling you my homeboy Rocky went hard and dude told he wasn't no white Crips. If you ain't never seen nothing crazy, when you see a dude you been kicking it with that you did not know had false teeth, look at you and go, hold my teeth, cuz. Pop his front teeth out and go over and beat somebody up to come back. And you still stand there holding his teeth like, this motherfucker just put his hands in there's teeth in my hands. Like he legitly like, this shit is crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy moment. Goes to show you never know who you're kicking it with. Patrick Allen, 20 years for nothing. Absolutely. We lost a lot of lives. Got a lot of guys here that are, missing legs that are still recovering. Guys that didn't recover. And now it's just over. Salute from Kansas. Okay. George Castagna, I hope I said that right. Said it's my favorite channel on YouTube. Not to sound cocky, mine too. I enjoy chopping it up with y'all. I enjoy my viewers. I think y'all are hands down the best subs I could have ever asked for. You're all real people. Not with that dumb shit, man. People that live life just like I do. You ain't got to go to prison or go to jail to enjoy what we do here, to be a part of this. A lot of this is designed to keep you from going to jail. And it's entertainment. You know what I mean? Something good from something bad. Katie Templeton, hello, Jay. I wanted to write you a note to let you know that you inspire me. To be honest, I've never been to jail because I watched my dad go in and out and didn't want that. Thanks again. A big salute, Katie. I know it's good to see some people can learn. I grew up watching people in and out the system, and I thought it was normal. I really just thought like getting locked up was just normal. Like you were supposed to get locked up, and if you didn't get locked up, you wasn't cool. You wasn't a street dude. Wasn't nobody gonna respect you. So the first time I was young, not even a teenager yet. The first time they put me in handcuffs, took me away, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, hell yeah. When I come out, I'm gonna be the man. They'll lock me up. Shit, I just went way up there. You know what I mean? And not realizing it was the introduction to what the most of my life would become. Is it true that the entire city of Richmond is hood? A large part of Richmond is hood. You got historical Richmond. You've got businesses in Richmond. You got downtown Richmond. But when you travel outside of that, If you don't know where you're going, you can end up in some bad spots real quick, and that's not what you want, man. Anybody that don't know about what happens in Richmond, Virginia, or thinks that Richmond, Virginia is like West Virginia, which is two different states for people that don't know, shit happens here daily. Like, I mean, when I mean daily, you turn on the news, you're like, damn, 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 damn. Especially in Richmond and Petersburg. Shout out to them dudes in Petersburg, because they're not playing out there. You're not going out Petersburg, snatching no ass, acting hard, running up on them young boys, acting like you about to do something. Them boys will lay you down. Steven Sparks, big salute. Thank you, man. Steve Sparks, I worked with so many Jay Williams that made mistakes early in life and now work as union painters and laborers and sorts of things. It's out there. You look around you, for everybody that don't work, everybody that hustles, everybody that's into doing something illegal, 9 times out of 10, the people you deal with that you get money from work for a living. So you can't say you can't go work when all the money you're bringing in, hustling or doing this and that, come from working people. My Instagram is Jay Let's Live Life at Instagram. What's my brother think about my channel? Yeah, I got a Seahawks fitted. He's excited, man. My other brother Philly is like beyond proud of me. He's like, I knew it, man. He's like, I really thought that when we were younger, like y'all hear me speak and tell the stories. And I'm not gonna rap, I'm not gonna do all that. But people can come on here and tell you that when I was younger, like that's what everybody thought was gonna happen. They were like, this dude is gonna go on to blow the fuck up and be on concert stages and do this and that. My hooks are off the line, my bars were sick, like I could ride a beat like nobody else, but I couldn't stay out of confinement. I couldn't stay out of being locked up. Next thing you know, you wake up one day, you're a 34-year-old white man that spent half his life incarcerated, and your time is come and gone. I was lucky enough to be able to tap into YouTube and continue doing what I used to love to do, just without a beat playing. Y'all my beat. Be strong. Thank you for the words, man. It's beyond inspirational. Any words of wisdom for a father who lost his job by no fault of his own and replaced by unskilled, cheap labor. Get out there and work by any means necessary. I will flip burgers. I will cut your grass, take your trash out, whatever it takes to feed my kids. That's nothing. I'm not beneath any of that, man. I'm not. I was making $10.25 an hour, getting paid every 2 weeks, tattooing every night in the projects to get my construction company going. So that's not what I wanted to do, but that's what I had to do. When them kids we're hungry and Christmas is coming and them bills start coming in, I can tell you now, flipping burgers at McDonald's will keep a light bill on. It might not buy you everything you want, but you're gonna survive. And if you get out here and you start doing that crazy shit in the streets and wanting to be a criminal, then you ain't got to worry about taking and keeping the lights on, because CPS gonna take your kids when you go to jail. 9 for life. Go back and listen to Big Pun Capital Punishment from front to back again and report back to me tomorrow, and then it is in top 5. Hey, the whole Terror Squad, I loved all the Terror Squad. Terror Squad was my shit. So the backdrop is a bit much there, it doesn't feel right. Much love from Florida. Florida, that's how my homeboy said. Florida. Salute from Gaston. I did 5 years and I've been out since 2011. I haven't been locked up since. Just trying to live life right. Time to rock a Bucks fitted. Okay. Yeah, Big Pun was a lyrical and storytelling guy. There's no doubt. I can't take nothing from him. But I mean, when you do a top 5, you really gotta like look at it. There's some dudes that did phenomenal music. I mean, even back to Method Man. You got so many different people that could be on that list. But for every person, it's gonna be different, man. It's always gonna be what you listen to the most is gonna reflect who your top 5 is. I was a big Jada fan, a big X fan, big Pac fan, big Biggie fan, and so on and so on. What's your email? jletslivelife@gmail.com. The whole part of Richmond ain't hood. My dad live out there and he live in a good part. Facts. Like I said, there's some good parts. Some good parts everywhere. But you can always make, like in Richmond, you can be in a good neighborhood Drive 4 blocks over, and it'd be a bad neighborhood. But that's everywhere. What's my brother think about my channel? He's excited. He's excited, man. He wants to come on. He's got some stories to tell y'all. Like they whooped his ass on this last one. Like didn't hit him with street charges because they whooped his ass. Like to take him back to court for assaulting a guard, they would also have to admit that they went way above and beyond and broke his arm. Like so they didn't press charges. He's excited to come on and talk, and he's got a lot of dudes up there that are living with the pain they put them dudes through every day, and he wants to expose it, and that's what he should do. Wesley Home Improvement. Ever been to Potomac Mills or Lake Anna? No, I have a spot off Lake Chesden, and I don't know why I don't know what Potomac Mills is, being I'm from Virginia. That makes me sound stupid. Jay, can you find a good cheesesteak in Richmond? I know they're live as a Mo down here in Baltimore. The small places, the mom and pop shops are the ones that make the best ones, but none of it touches a Philly cheesesteak, man. No way. Andre 92, who do you think would win or dominate if they ever cross paths? Wild Man or Big K? Big K. But Wild Man wouldn't fight Big K, man. Wild Man, they knew each other. They knew each other. They respect each other. They were both convicts, but Wild Man ain't gonna fight Big K. Wild Man's gonna put something through Big K that's just gonna take 6 surgeons to get out and a couple chains. Man, first, yo, when do you decide to stand up or fight? I know prison was different. How do you handle disrespect from people as a man nowadays versus before? Today, in my life today, when it comes to disrespect, the first thing I think about is my family. That's what I think about. I think about my family. I think about y'all, what would happen. Everybody, what happened to Jay? I think about death a lot. If something was happening, I was to die today, would people come to my funeral? Would I be missed? But I can smile knowing that I've left behind a legacy. I've left something that will always be here. My son can go up, watch back through my videos, and figure out, all right, my dad had a rough life. He did a lot wrong, but my dad was a good man. It's not that complicated. The reason your channel is so great, simple. One dude in the camera, just you and your stories. Most edited parts of the thumbnail. You're 100 all around. Big salute and thank you, man. People ask me why I record in my car in the Hummer. See if you can relate. Where are you most comfortable at besides your bed or your couch? When you're in your car and you're driving or you're parked, you can sing however you want to sing. On that drive to work in the morning, you can clear your head and you can think. All the things that you ain't been thinking about, you think on that drive. When I'm in my truck and I'm parked and that camera comes on, my brain comes on. Everything comes out and I feel most comfortable there. Absolutely, I can record from home. But when I'm here, I dedicate my job. My job is to be a dad. My son, he's 4. He's not trying to hear, dad's out there in the shop, in the studio, making videos. He wants time with his dad. I work all day. Then I catch a couple hours of sleep. He wakes up in the morning, I'm gone. Around dark, I come rolling back in. So once I get home, I can't come out here and be cooped up in here and let him, yes, it's going to provide for him, but nothing provides for your children like you do, like mentally, emotionally. To hell with all the toys, I need to be there for them. And that's why I record in my truck. If I'm going to be away, I'm going to make the best of the time, do my YouTube, do my construction, get home and do my family. JB, hey, salute. Juicy Sleuth, shout out to Kansas, salute. Dome Hemmings said, can you explain some of your tattoos? Curious of what one means the most to you, or which one you wish you had off your body. I've got 2 family members' names. A lot of people could probably look at me like I'm crazy, that I do not want on my body. I want them gone, covered up, and it's not my brother, it's nothing like that. No one close to me, but I got 2 family members that did some shit that's just unforgivable, and I'll never be able to see past. And I wish their names had gone off my body. The tattoos that mean the most to me, that I'm still living on the side of my neck, means a lot to me. And the small one on my back, and y'all see when I eventually show, I have a full shirt. Like, It's the whole shirt, legs, thighs. I mean, it's just everywhere. The one that means the most on my back is the Lord protect me from my friends. I can handle my enemies. And I heard that and it always stuck with me. You ever beef with any of them VA mountain boys? I beef with some of the guards and some of the inmates, but like in the streets, nah. I've got to beefing with dudes that came from the mountains. We've got guards that came from the mountains that make your life a living hell. But for the most part, man, you've got to do something to me to make me feel like we have a problem. I'm not a trouble starter. I'm not. I won't put up with no bullshit. But at the same time, I'm not the trouble starter. I don't like trouble starters. I'm not the loudest man in the room. I'm the guy that's going to be like, all right, man, go on somewhere. Leave me alone. And if the shit persists, then we're going to have to do what we have to do. I did used to lose my temper a lot, but you get tired of sitting in that damn hole, and you get control of that. Congratulations on 30 million views. 30 million views. 23 undead tacos. 30 million. That is phenomenal. Like, I knew when we started doing this, we all started doing this together. Some of y'all are newer. Some of y'all been around for a long time, that this was going to do what it was supposed to do. I had people, when I would talk in prison and I talk to people in jail or just cellmates I'd have, they'd be like, bro, you could do something with your gift of gab. Like, you could really like do something with it. And I knew when we started this and nobody else believed in what I was doing, I believed in what I was doing. If you don't believe in your dream, then it's just a dream. But the moment you take what you really want to do in life seriously, it materializes. Once you start to put your focus to it, put your mind to it, put your grind to it, it comes to life. And that's what's happened here. I didn't let the fact that you had all these other prison YouTubers at the time booming make me say, man, I can't get my foot in the door. I can't compete with that. I'm not trying to compete with them. I'm not. This ain't a competition. This ain't a race. What they eat don't make me shit. This is Jay Williams, Let's Live Life. I'm doing my thing. They do their thing. A salute to all of them. Everybody's beefing right now. Y'all see it. The prison YouTube genre is at war with each other. Y'all see where I'm at? Sitting back, posted up. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got no dog in this fight. And I'm damn sure not going to become one of the dudes that gets caught up in all this shit. Nah, not going to happen. Y'all not going to make it where I hate to turn on YouTube. Trying to catch up. If I talk for 30 seconds, 150 messages pass by. Cheeto 650 said, would you interview inmates from different parts of the East Coast? I hope your channel keeps growing. You have great content. Yes, I'm going to. I'm talking to DOC TV. DOC TV, I think it's like 713 or something like that, earlier, about how to do more of what he does with the interviews. I talked to Domi a lot about it. I just got to get it down, because if I'm going to bring it to you, I got to bring it to you correct. I can't do another hour and a half interview and then go to upload it and it's gone. So I got some kinks to work out, like this brand new laptop that's sitting here beside me that's not charging, that was fully charged when we started. Gangstar was classic too. Mos Def was classic. Juicy Swoosh, shout out to Kansas, man. Buffalo Bills hat. That's another, there's certain hats when you wear them, everybody loves it. And there's certain hats that if you wear it, and you go to the comment section, don't nobody even comment on the video. They just be like, bro, really? Like, that's why I don't do Cowboys. That's why I don't do Redskins. Nothing against either team. But I'm not a big sports fan. I'm a hats fan. Just like I'm a sneakerhead and I collect shoes. Just because I wear Jordans don't mean I don't like Nike. Just because I wear Nike don't mean I don't like Fila or Reeboks or Yeezys. Like, I do them all. Y'all see with the sports teams, I wear the hats. I like the colors. They match my shoes. I mean, I'm gonna have to pass a punch, man, to get caught up. Tristan Mitchell, much love Canada. When you were inside, what was the worst insult one inmate could say to someone else? Suck my. That's it. If somebody looks at you and says, man, you can suck my, and you don't do nothing about it, you might as well roll all your shit up and leave. I don't care what you did prior to that, who you was, how many fights you got into. If you stabbed people, you've been stabbed. At the moment a man invites you to his private area and tells you, man, shut your bitch ass up, suck my, and you don't even think about it. Once he says that, there's no, oh, we need to go fight. At the moment that his mouth finishes with the ick part, your fist should already be as far as you can push it through his teeth. And if it's not, don't talk that gangster shit no more. I've met Jay-Z a few times, says Shauna Wilson. He's the GOAT for sure. He is definitely a GOAT, man. And Jay has done things that a lot of people don't know about that other people ain't done. I remember when he dropped the Streets Is Watching soundtrack, and I was bumping it in the Maximum. And everybody was like, what is you listening to? I was like, this dude Jay's gonna blow. They was like, Jay, who? I'm like, Jay-Z. They're like, never heard of it. So for y'all the dudes that go back with Jay-Z, like the Streets Is Watching, which dropped before Reasonable Doubt, it was like the intro to everything. Shh. As soon as I heard it, I was like, this shit here is not gonna, like, he's about to put a lot of dudes on, man. And he did. He collabed with everybody. Robbie Ivy used to live in Gilbert Court. Gilbert Court, it goes down, but they keep the cops out there now, man. So they crack down on it. You ain't gonna be out Gilbert Court acting a damn fool. You going to jail. Bob A said Jay-Z sucks. You may say that, but I guarantee you this, and if you say you don't, you're lying. You know some Jay-Z songs. You can dislike him, not like him. There's some Jay-Z songs come on right now. Even if you don't know the lyrics, you know the hook. Hector Moriaria, do you follow battle rap? I haven't in a while. But if I had to say like who I think my favorite battle rapper is, Goods. Julian Isaiah, you should do a tattoo tour video. Separate the videos and do a little bit about yourself too. But every video banger. But it'll be a good one. We'll go back to some of my first tattoos. The tattoos I had before I went to prison. I've got some crazy tattoo stories on getting tattooed, tattooing, and what a lot of them mean to me. And once I show y'all like my full back, my rib cages, even my armpits are tattooed. Once I get into it and start explaining to it, you can kind of see like where my life was at that moment. John Thomas, what's your favorite beer? I don't drink, but before I went away, it was Ice House. Everybody drank Ice House. When I came back, Ice House was like the new OE. Nobody was drinking Ice House no more unless you was on the block. Everybody started drinking Bud Light. But if I'm gonna drink, it's between Coronas and Bud Light. If I'm out, I'm drinking, I'm not like a club or something drinking, I was drinking Coronas. Shots of Cuervo, Hornitas. Kelvin Clay, shout out from the East Bay area, Oakland. Do you need an A's fitted cap, dog? I got one, got a couple. I still ain't even set up the P.O. box. I know, man, I ain't shit. I know. Do you ever talk to Joe from After Prison show? No, but if you can link us up, I definitely talk with him. I told you, I don't know Joe. My homeboy, Little Bubba, that's coming on, if you go look at the one video Joe did where he was showing his prison photos, and he goes, ironically enough, the dude's name is Bubba. That's the Bubba that's going to be coming on that was friends with Joe. I saw Joe. We were at two different buildings, and I'm not going to say anything. I don't have anything bad to say about him. Just, you have your clique, and dudes have their other clique. Just because I got my squad. He's got the guys he kicks with. But no, I never talked to him. I knew Jellicoe in there. I knew Gay Dave in there. I knew Fat Dave. Didn't like Fat Dave back then. Don't like Fat Dave right now. Fat Dave was what you call a cadre we were at. His job was to tell on people. Like, Mr. Williams, you were observed not attending group. This is at the last camp I was at that I ended up somehow. And you've been written up. What do you have to say for yourself? You the fucking police, man. That's what I got to say for myself. How you gonna tell? No, I do not still tattoo. I do not. Tattooing, hey, big salute to it, man. I got a lot of love for it. There's a lot of people in the grave that are wearing my ink. A lot of people that are wearing my ink to the day they die. Some of the dudes that are gonna be coming on the channel here soon that are getting released can show you my work. But nah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 41 years old now. Shit changes when you get old. Y'all already know. Wake up one day and look at your watch and be like, why is this bitch fuzzy? Like, am I not awake yet? And 4 hours later, you still can't read the watch because your eyesight's going bad. Like, Art said my top five: Rakim, KRS-One, Pac, Biggie, and Nas. If you go put Rakim and KRS-One in there, where's Slick Rick? Drayden Martin, I was getting worried, Jay, you ain't posted in a minute. It's just been work, man. Grind balls to the wall, man. My son told my wife the other night, he said, I think my dad is the hardest working man I know. He's like, he never stops. From the time, sometime the sun gets up, from the time that sun comes up, he's out the door. He comes home and the sun goes down, and then he's, you know, dealing with us, editing videos, doing things around the house. Like, he's always on the go. Beanie Siegel, fire. Beanie Siegel will always, I ain't gonna say he's top five, but Siegel put out some music that will always play a major part in my life. Because, you know, some music you can listen to, and when you hear the song, you remember exactly where you were or how old you were, what you had going on in life. Music does that for me. Like with the Kanye bear that's on my throat, there's a reason behind that. For that small period of time when he dropped the College Dropout and the Graduation album, my life was okay for a brief moment. And it didn't look like I was going to completely just destroy myself, but I did. So when I think about actual good moments of me doing good in life, I go back to that Late Registration album. JW0, why don't they have conjugal visits in Virginia? Because they hate us. Because they definitely hate us. They don't want us making babies. Dudes here are sneaky. Conjugal visit. Man, there would be so many overdoses. I don't know of a lot of people places that still have conjugal visits. Hey, y'all make sure if you ain't hit the like button, hit that for me. It is free. Richard Dowling, David Cox from Ireland, salute from Dixon in Dublin. You living my dream, man. I pray to be able to come to Ireland, the UK, England. I pray, man. I've been out of trouble long enough now and out the system. You know, I went away in 2004. I haven't caught a felony since then. Even though I spent 10 of that in prison, technically, if you want to be technical, it's been 17 years since I've caught a serious case. Been out 7. I pray they give me a passport. The moment they give me a passport, I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to start traveling. Like, y'all don't know it, but I mean, I envy you guys being able to just, like, y'all might think it's great to walk out and be able to see what America looks like. Well, we probably have a misconception of what Ireland looks like because they're always showing fields. But man, it's just amazing to think that I could come over there, hear the accents, the history, and do that with a plane trip. I know I'm bigger than where I'm currently at, and I'm not going to be here the rest of my life. I'm not going to be in VA the rest of my life. I don't know where I'm going to end up, but it'll be somewhere, man. Somewhere that I want to eventually be. Brian Lee, go to Geno's in Philadelphia. You like Geno's better or you like Pat's? That's the question. You know, you got Geno's right here, Pat's right here. I like Geno's because they got the cheese with steak and they got the cheese balls. But I like Pat's meat better. I like pound. Y'all talk with some of the same dudes, and I swear I've seen him. I know he knows dudes. No, I know he knows John Wayne. I know he knows the Wild Mans. I know he knows Big T. I know he knows my homeboy Nate. There's a whole list of dudes we could run down that if me and Banky would have said chop it up, we know a lot of the same people. And the reason I can say that 100% is because a lot of the guys I just mentioned move just like Banky does, have the same demeanor that Banky does. And I know 100% that if these two have ever crossed paths, they were cool because they're the same people. Randy Harris, big salute. Memphis in the house. Mario Turner said, imagine your son when he is older and view all your videos. I try to be a parent when I'm around him and what I say, but he's got a tablet. I hear that music come on, and all of a sudden I hear Jay Williams, let's invite him, we're back. And I look over and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't watch that, man. It's you that he knows. He hums the theme song. So, hey, Jay, how would you react if someone disrespect you in front of your family now? I guess it depends on the level of disrespect and where we're at. If you're in my house, it's not a good place to be disrespecting me. Out in public, my main goal is to keep my family safe. You get greasy out your mouth, and me and you get to fighting, and you know what happens? This is where people's brains don't work like that. Most people, he disrespected me, so we got into it. Yeah, my wife and kids in the car, they saw the whole thing. But what happens when he pulls out and shoots, and your kid gets hit, or your wife got hit because your ego? Words, that word shit, I understood a long time ago. They're just words. Dudes that really want to do something, that are going to do something to you, they're not going to do all that talking. They're not. They're not going to just stand there and do a bunch of da. When dudes are doing this, that's all I see. As they're talking, I'm thinking to myself, does he know I'm close to punching him in his face right now? Like, every time he runs his mouth, he's not focused on me. But am I looking to retaliate for somebody being disrespectful? No. Put your hands on somebody in my family. Get up in my wife's face, touch one of my kids, do something that's going to make me react, and I will. But I don't want to leave them behind. Not behind some idiot out here, man. So I got to catch up on y'all's comments. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Josh and Jesus, Big K stand toe-to-toe with Mike Tyson. Big K was bigger than Tyson. Tyson's a trained fighter. So, nah, Tyson would have beat his ass. But the average man, any average man, ain't messing with Big K. Not happening. Danny Green said, you came a long way on Hood. Hey, yeah. So C-Mac started that on Hood. Funny dude, man. C-Mac's cool people. I like dudes like that. I like dudes that don't get on here and pretend to be somebody they're not. Hey, Jake, you stop sucking up your snot and not spitting it out, bro? That gets to me bad, homeboy. Nobody's business. I know when I do it, I'm like, I should edit this out. I don't. Wouldn't take but a second to edit it out. I don't. I leave it there, but you know what? It's a little unprofessional, and I think you're right. It's time we stop sucking snot. It's disgusting just hearing. Sandra K, AJ, hope everyone is having a good night. Congrats on 30 mil, baby. Hey, salute Sandra K, and thank you. Hit that like button on the way out. Salute for Puerto Rico, another place I'm gotta go. Zoo World, 30 million down and many more to come. Salute and stay grinding. That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking to just keep building. And I told y'all this is bigger than YouTube. Y'all know YouTube is one of the worst paying forms of social media there is because they take so much of your money. I really look forward to the podcasting. I look forward to having two other people to sit down with and let's go into what's going on in the world or what's going on with the crime or the current beef on YouTube and to be able to debate with. I need another mind that's similar to mine or been through things I've been through. And then I need one that's completely opposite of mine so that we can debate as well. William Barr, Sweet 6 Cap, love your videos. Thanks, man. Big salute. Do I have a skull tattoo? I have plenty of skull tattoos. It's not, I mean, I have skulls on me, roses, I have eyeballs, guns, bricks, buildings. I mean, you name it, rosaries, a lot of different sayings, a lot of different angels. I mean, I have so much stuff on me at this point that it'd take me a while. Like when we do the tattoo video, it's gonna take me a while to break it all down. Rob Schroeder, Jay, thanks for your channel, bro. One love, salute to the real one, Jay Williams. Hey, much love, man. Salomon Feeders. Construction have a lot of opportunity to learn different skills. Depends on who you work for and what you're doing. Most construction companies have a set thing that they specialize in. We flip houses. So we flip in everything that we specialize in everything that's got to do with the house. If you're looking to learn many trades, get into renovation, remodeling. That's where you're going to pick up all those other trades. But in day-to-day construction, if you go to work as a bricklayer, you're going to learn to lay bricks. If you go to work as an electrician, you're going to learn to run wires and put in breaker boxes and not know shit about plumbing. You need to get into flipping houses and remodeling. The Ghost of Judah Tribe, go Jay. Get AMC stock. It will change your life. AMC stock. I'll check into it. May you speak about prison escapes or attempts. Is that realistic? I have a video on it. Actually, we had a dude that was like less than 6 months from going home that used to work the nighttime. He would be out there while we were asleep, and he had a mop bucket, and would be mopping the floors. And the day room, the pod is massive. It's a big ass room. So by the time he's done, he's got 3 or 4 dirty mop heads that he's wrung out. And they would pop the door, let him go out front of the building and lay him on the sidewalk at night. And they'd be dry by daytime. Then in between the buildings, you got a fence with Constantine razor wire on it that leads into the rec yard. Usually they unlock it and you go through. Then you have 3 more fences that have razor wire running up them, razor wire on top. Dude is 6 months prior to going home and decides he's got rabid, he wants to go home. Takes off, hits the fence, gets hung up. He gets over the first fence, gets to the second one. They drive by what's called a perimeter truck. All prisons have a vehicle that drives around it 24 hours a day. Usually it's 2 going in different directions. 24 hours a day to make sure ain't nobody got out, ain't nobody in the fence. They find dude hung up in the fence, and I watched out my window as the guards were out there taking pictures of him, laughing as he had these razor wires hung up inside his thigh. 6 months, he's seen an opportunity, been locked up a long time, and took it. 5 more years. Yo, Jay, I know you're a father now and everything, but do you still smoke a blunt or drink a beer? I don't drink. I'm not going to drink no more. Drink is not for me. I'm not my best when I drink. Let's be honest. I used to think it helped me unwind, made me funnier, blah, blah, blah. But when I look back on it, I've got a lot of alcohol-related enemies and incidents, and I'm not a guy that can just drink. I'm not the barbecue guy that comes and has 1 or 2 beers and don't have another drink until another special occasion. If I drank 2 beers a night, I'm drinking 4 tonight, tomorrow night, I'm drinking 8 the next night, and then it just becomes I drink every day. And I don't want to be remembered like that. I don't want my son to say, well, I grew up with my dad being an alcoholic. My son has no recollection of me ever drinking, and that's how it's going to be. I don't want to be known as a drunk. I don't. Not only that, alcohol impairs your judgment. I don't ever want to take a risk of losing everything I built, my family, all my loved ones behind a drink. I don't need it that bad. Do I smoke? I'm going to put it to you like this. It's legal in Virginia. You can smoke in Virginia, and we all have ways of dealing with our stress. Seaside, California here. Beautiful out there. We came out last time we were out there. We went to Seaside. Beautiful. Need to collab with Larry Lawton, John Thomas says. It'd be a bomb podcast. I like Larry Lawton. I like those old dudes that had done a lot of time, because those are a lot of the guys I looked up to, man. They really are. Manny Universe, yo, Jam, I keep emailing you my fan art until you reply, homie. So be prepared to get a lot of emails laughing my ass off. You sent me the Jay Williams Let's Live Life in the Armor. Is that correct? I believe so. Big or Pac? I think Pac was more of a poet and Big was more of a lyricist. And I don't think I think it's disrespectful to compare either one of the two. They're legends, they're both gone. They both forever changed the music that I love dear. And I'm glad they've just been around and can say that I remember when that CD dropped. I remember when that tape dropped, that album dropped. I'm blessed to be able to do that. But both of them, man, they paved the way for a lot of what's going on. Denver, Colorado house, 386, baby. Somebody's messages are getting deleted, and I don't know why. Cleveland Browns had one top three Kanye tracks. Through the Wire, Jesus Walks. And even though it's not one of my favorites, I love the joint. Good morning. And then the one Everything I'm Not made me everything I am. That's a dope song, man. Raymond Rodriguez said, Jay, stay up. I appreciate you always sharing your wisdom. Much love from Arizona. Hey, much love to Arizona, man. A lot of good people out there. Been through this several times. It's not a lot going on in Arizona. From what I could see, that's not a bad thing. Shout out from New Mexico. We will be back out in Los Lunas, Las Cruces area within the next 30 to 45 days. I will definitely go live, and when I go live from out there, I'll drop my location so y'all can pull up and we can chop it up. I love New Mexico, man. I can't lie. I love y'all scenery. I love the pride y'all take in y'all state. I just don't understand why y'all got the AC units on the roof. Like, that's a West Coast thing. Like, are people stealing the units? Why are the air conditioner units all on the roof? Why is everybody's HVAC unit, like mine is out back of my house, why are they on the roof? Somebody tell me. Brandon said, AJ, love the content. Me and my lady watch your videos all the time. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Brandon. Big salute, bro. Ever worry about retaliation from the names you mentioned? No, I don't. If I was to tell a lie and lie on somebody, that's when you got something to worry about. But you can't be mad that your truth has been told, especially when it comes to the pieces of shit. If I'm telling the world you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. Like, and if you see me and you want to run up and try to do something to me, don't bring no weapons out. And if we can have a mutual understanding on the situation, I'm cool with that. What's the most you're going to do? Beat me up? What do you want, a trophy? You think I ain't never been beat up before? That was real original. But you have to catch me. Because I'm not a fan of black eyes and ass whoopings, and I'm not going to go down easy. If you're going to beat me, you're going to put in the work. But no, I don't worry about retaliation. I'm not a bad dude, man. I don't lie on people. I don't have to. I just tell it like it is. And if they don't like it, stop being a moron. Stop doing dumb shit. Don't make your life into a TV show or something entertaining and get mad when I say, oh, you're not entertained? Based off of some stuff your dumb ass did. No, I don't worry about dudes, man. And at the end of the day, I'm good with my maker. You know, so Lord forbid something bad should ever happen. I know what waits for me after this. Adriana Tiata, love your show. Watch from Rosemead, California. Man, I love it. I love it down in Cali. Free AR Ab. Hey, free AR Ab all day, man. I don't think people realize when they say how much time these dudes are getting, how much time these dudes are really getting. Like, for me, 10 was a blessing. Once you start getting up into the 20s and 30s, like, Jacob comes home, he'll let y'all know what it is. I've got dudes that, my homeboy Joey was telling me, another one of our homeboys, Spike had a life sentence and is doing good in life. And Spike had been locked up longer than most of us have been alive, and he's home. But yeah, man, free AR, free all them dudes shouting, free our AR out there. Shout out to OT the Real, Millies, all them dudes, man. I'm definitely, anybody out of Philly right now definitely knows who OT the Real is. Do you listen to metal? Metalhead said. I don't listen to, if I listen to software, it's just crazy, nah. If I listen to any type of rock, like, there's certain things that are just, I grew up listening to. you know, like Hotel California, Simple Man, Free Bird, things of that nature. Leonard Skinner. And then in the 80s, you had the Guns N' Roses, Poison, Motley Crue, Nelson, Mr. Biggs. Like, I did all that. But just when the rap scene came out, a lot of dudes, oh, we're not claiming Jay. He's not white. He likes rap music. Look, man, that's what was going on in my neighborhood. It went from dudes playing, you know what I mean, that old school music and that rock stuff to next thing you know, cars were driving by bumping 2 Live Crew and NWA and Public Enemy. The Rock got moved out of the neighborhood I lived in real fast, and all your friends listen to a certain thing. Next thing you know, you're like, okay, that's what it became. Cassidy, best battle rapper, period. I like Cassidy, was a big Cassidy fan. But here's the facts. He's taking knives to gunfights. These boys are coming at him, and the bars they're shooting at him are 100% about Cassidy. Cassidy will spit some hot lines, but then bring in some metaphors and lines that ain't got nothing to do with his opponent. In battle rap, you have to keep all them bars opponent related, and Cassidy don't do that, and that's why he's being killed. At one point he might have been, but these new dudes, man, them dudes really sit down and think, and it shows. Alina Quest, Jay, if I close my eyes, listen to you, I can see everything you say. You really got the gift, dude. Same here. Everybody was bumping Gangsta's Paradise, Cobb Yard. Facts. Everybody was bumping that Bone Thugs East 1990. Now, like, come on, man. Don't even pretend they wasn't. It's some guy. Don't turn into one of those YouTubers making up stories and drama for views, bro. You keeping it 100. There's other doors that ain't been opened up yet, like we were talking about earlier. Once I get to a point where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to tell them more these prison stories. That's when I'm going to go into bringing on solid dudes and letting them tell you their stories. My brother's been in some of the roughest places you could ever imagine when it comes to the prisons in his state. They got dogs. You're not going to believe me, so he's going to have to tell you. They have dogs up at Wallens Ridge with titanium teeth. Tell me that didn't just sound like a lie. I got several people that have validated. Titanium teeth. They have pulled these dogs' teeth out or capped them off with titanium. So that when they bite your ass, they don't have to worry about losing a canine. They got a dog up there they call Jaws. Jaws. That is half screwed up in the head. It just sits there twitching, whining, hoping you get close enough for it to bite you. But nah, the podcast is the next venture. The interviews, having people on, talking to dudes that are fresh out. I like to get that raw feeling. I want to talk to dudes that are out the same day or the following day. Hey, this time yesterday, you was eating chow, man. How does it feel to be sitting here? I know how that feels, but I want y'all to hear from somebody that can put you in that exact moment because they're still feeling it. Have you considered doing tattoos post-release? Done hundreds of tattoos after I got out. Got to where I'm at today. Eyes ain't what they used to be. And I just, on top of what I've already got going on, I don't have I just don't have the time to tattoo. Salute from checking on Sock. You're a real one. Hey, y'all go check out Sock Walker, man. I believe that's his name. Laid up with COVID-19. If you ain't subscribed to him, check him out. He's another one that's upcoming. I love to get up with. I like dude's vibe. I like the energy he puts off. The fact that he feels remorse. He was doing the same shit that I was doing. Sticking people up, robbing people, being a bad person. And he owns up to it, and that's very rare in this world. And dude's got stories for days. I actually watched Sock Walker. I got into him not long ago, man. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. But, yeah, man, dude's awesome. My favorite, homemade lasagna, like my mom and her husband made lasagna. You can literally sit me down with some lasagna and some garlic bread, and I will eat it until I am sick. and go sit somewhere, recoup, and come back and eat some more. And I will go from being 205 to 225 this week. Have you ever thought of get a tat on Jules? Friend said it was the worst thing he'd ever done. Been there, done that. Yeah, my family, Jules is yeah, it's definitely tatted. Crazy story, man. I actually tattooed a fly. Like, I know what you're thinking, a fly, like this big, like towards the base, like basically on the base. And I remember the first time my wife seen it, she was like, why do you have that? Like, why is that even there? Why would you tattoo a fly on your junk? Call it what you want. I looked at her, I said, you ain't know? She said, what? I said, because I'm the shit. Just being funny, man. Shag, do you have any tips for tattooing? Laugh out loud. I've been practicing. Practice. The main thing is practice your drawing. You got to know how to draw a picture and shade on paper before you do it on somebody's skin. Show us a picture of you when you was a youngin'. I got plenty of pictures we need to show. I got prison photo albums I need to show. I got a picture that was actually taken of me in a black Dickies, like bubble jacket, like not the bubble jacket, but like this, just like the black Dickies shiny looking jacket, whatever you call them. It was, all the street dudes was wearing them at the time. And this picture was taken like 4 days before I actually got locked up. Still had the lineup, still had the fade. Wasn't, you know what I mean? My hair hadn't taken vacation yet. Jonathan Pressman, hey, thank you, salute. Tomato Juice, what's up, my guy? What's good? Salute, Tomato Juice. Kanye sucks as well. Kanye sucks now. That I can agree with. But when Kanye was the hungry Kanye, the Chicago Kanye, the Kanye that was making beats, that's the Kanye I relate to. After like the third album, fourth album, and it started going into my dark, twisted fantasy and all this other stuff, nah, man. The liposuction, depression, fighting with Kim Kardashian, Kanye, that's not the Kanye I think anybody signed on for. But the original Kanye, the college dropout, the graduation, late registration, that Kanye, Bone Thugs 100, Talib Kweli, yes, all day. Kanye is a raving lunatic. Yeah, you know, maybe. I know he definitely snaps. Are we not doing videos every day anymore? Videos are coming back tomorrow. I've been with my construction company. I get put on a deadline with certain houses. Now this house is coming to an end. There's $100,000 invested into on top of the $300,000-$400,000 purchase price. Now the investors dumped $100,000 into it. He needs to start getting his money back. So we grind in overtime. We go into overtime mode, grinding, trying to get them done. And if he pulls up and I'm posted up in the Hummer making videos, it makes it seem like I'm not doing my job. And when it's time to get out there and do it, I get out there with my guys and we do it. We put it in. We put it in extra hard. And that's taken away from the YouTube. But tomorrow, I can finally breathe again. I got some time. I start recording first thing in the morning. And we back at it, baby. Christopher Saman, did the dentist ever get you straight? No, there's things they got to do before they can do anything. I'm going in Friday. I got a tooth right here. Ain't no big deal. A lot of people missing one of the tooths in the middle. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I mean? That tooth is gone. So they're doing the permanent bridge back there. They're cutting out the rest of the wisdom teeth, pulling one up here and doing a bridge. It's a lot of shit. And I paid out of pocket for this. I know y'all saying you own a construction company, you have insurance. I wasn't happy with my insurance. We had some issues. Before I could switch, all this started. So now with switching to new insurance coverage, you got to be with them a certain amount of time before they start covering anything. So I've still got another 5-6 trips to the dentist before it'll be dealt with. Now, just the pain in my mouth is that's just become normal. I'm used to it just hurting. You know, that's sad when a toothache becomes normal. It always hurts. Just deal with it. Don't get a toothache in prison. Do not. Scott M said he knew Gay Dave a little too well. No, I seen Gay Dave. I didn't kick it with Gay Dave. Every time I seen Gay Dave, he was walking holding a Bible with a rosary around his neck. And that's nothing. Hey, no disrespect towards Gay Dave. If you're religious, be religious. I chose not to be religious in prison because I didn't like the way I seen things going. A lot of the dudes that were part of it, I seen a lot of dudes turn to it thinking, ain't nobody gonna punch the guy in the face that's holding the Bible. I'm not saying that's what he was doing, but I've seen that done. And I also walked up on something in the church bathroom one time that I shouldn't have walked up on, that I can't unsee, that told me right then and there, I am never coming back to church. That is a one-man bathroom. There are 2 people in there. That was enough for me. Why, God? Why did you allow me to just see what I saw? So that killed me with church. You said because I spent more than 4 years in prison, I'll never be allowed to enter the UK. That sucks, man. Yo, Jay, I met someone in my counseling last week that knows you and your brother, D-Bot or D-Bot. I forgot his name, black dude. He said he knew. Maybe. Answer a couple more questions, and we'll jump out of here, man. I'm a little bit over my hour mark, and I got to get into my man, man. My little man is in there waiting on me. Somebody gonna say he said his man. My little man, my son. That's my best friend, man. My little boy is both my sons, man. My 19-year-old and my 4-year-old are my best friends. I love my children like love can't even explain how I feel about my kids. Pat's meat all day, Geno's cheese. Yeah, I'll go with that. I like Pat's meat way better than when it was in the beginning, when I first got introduced to Geno's, because nobody goes to Pat's before they go to Geno's. You know, Geno's down off South Street is like, it's a tourist attraction. You know, so my first time in Philly, we was going through South Philly. He's like, hey man, let's stop off. You know, we'll hit South Street real quick before we go to the club and hit Geno's up. Bet. Got the cheese whiz steak. If you know about a cheese whiz steak, for y'all that don't know, it's a cheese steak, and they put cheese whiz on it. Like, cheese whiz is like liquid cheese. Delicious. And they got the cheese balls. But I prefer Pat's myself. Like real Philly dudes, like Philly dudes aren't really going out Geno's and Pat's to get cheesesteaks, because most neighborhoods have some smokers in their neighborhoods. They have some shops out there that serve some of the best cheesesteaks in Philly's right around the block from where you live. Okay, John, click scale. Please get a hold of me. I'll hit you on IG. I will. My bad. I haven't even checked Instagram with everything going on in my life and, you know, days now. So I'm gonna check it, get caught up, start responding. I've been slacking on my Mac and slipping on my pimping, so I'm gonna take care of it, man. I got y'all. What happened to Wild Man? Wild Man died. I don't know why Wild Man died, but I pulled his information up. He's no longer in the Department of Corrections. People I talked to say he passed away. I don't know why. Jay, shoot, you the man. Appreciate your videos. Hey, big salute. Well, look, I'm gonna roll out. I love all y'all. I needed to get on here. I'll show y'all pictures of the new car tomorrow. We'll be in the new car recording. Back to the grind. And that's what we're gonna do. Let y'all know I'm here. I love all y'all. I miss y'all when I'm not here, and y'all need to understand that. My day does not feel complete if I haven't talked to y'all, interacted with y'all in some way or another. This is a part of my life. YouTube for me is more than just a check. more than just making videos. It's become a part of my life. Very therapeutic for me. Just doing this, sitting here and talking with y'all, chopping it up with y'all and answering questions. I don't have friends out here. I don't. I got a couple of associates, a couple of dudes I know I can trust. But I mean, when it comes to the word friend, that's a dangerous word, man. So with y'all, I'm able to interact, and this is the most talking and kicking I have with anybody besides my homeboy Domi. I talk to Domi. But look, I'm gonna jump out. I love all y'all. Jason Ortiz smoking some gas, listening to GOAT. Can't get much better. Thank you. All of y'all have a blessed Tuesday night. Keep your notifications on. Andre K. Okay, Jay, last one. Who will win? The bully Big E or Big K? Big K. Big K has done a lot more time than Big E. And if he ever reaches out to me, because he knows who I am when I'm talking about, a couple people actually knew who I was talking about and put his name in the link. They put his name in the comment section, but I'm not going to respond to it. Not because I'm scared of him, but just because I know he's out and about. And me and dude was cool. We never had no issues. And if he is incarcerated, I know COs watch my video. I ain't trying to cause him no grief, man. Me and dude was mad cool. But look, anyway, I love all y'all, man. Y'all already know, man. These detention centers, these jails, these prisons, all just crazy world inside this already crazy world we live in. And as always, y'all know what I'm doing. Just trying to keep y'all entertained. Oh, you're not entertained? And like always, this is Jay Williams. Let's live life. To all my real ones, there are some real ones watching, because y'all still watching me. Y'all know how we do, man. Salute. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Get home safe, be home safe, live your best life. Good night.